Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today we're gonna talk about my Bottega Veneta Mini Pouch bag. It's this one over here. This is gonna be like a first impression, small review type of video of this one. I know that there are quite a number of these type of videos already there, but if you are considering this particular bag or want to know something, hopefully I can bring something new to the discussion as well, or at least then share my personal experience, and then you can take it as you want to. I purchased this bag for myself for my birthday this year. So in July I turned 34. I do not really feel like it, although I don't really know how you're supposed to feel at 34 or 33 or 35 or whatever. But it still feels a bit funny to say 34. Sounds very adult for me. But yeah, so I got this baby for myself for my birthday. I will link the unboxing reveal video here in case you want to go and hear those stories and share that experience with me when I revealed this on my channel. I'm not gonna go into why I chose this particular one into this video, so if you want to know that reasoning, jump over to that one, but maybe after this video. As you can probably guess, this beauty is not my everyday handbag. This is not something I wear daily, not necessarily even weekly, depends on what I'm doing or so. Because of this very unique shape. I have to say that I really love and adore this shape. I love the fact that it kind of fits comfortably on my hand like that. But comparing this to the like bigger sized pouch that Bottega also has, this has the option to carry cross body, which is just for me super important. I don't necessarily carry this like that when I'm out there. I usually have it across my body because that's just like easier way to carry this. I have to say though, because the strap is so like narrow and it's just piece of leather, if this is gonna be super heavy, it probably will somehow dig through here. But I don't really carry that much stuff usually in this size of a bag anyway, so it hasn't been a problem, but I definitely have felt it when I've worn this for a longer period of time, and then it's kind of finding its place and starting to dig. So I'm assuming if this would be heavy, it would definitely, you would feel it after a few hours of just carrying this on your shoulder. One of the best parts about this strap is that you definitely can adjust the length as much as you like, because it is just looped through here. Hopefully it is visible. And through that, you can pull as much as you like to both sides. And then when you have the correct length, you just tie a knot there, and just keeping in mind that there should be probably a knot on the end of as well, so that it won't kind of slip off. And honestly, I have just one knot over here and then similar situation on the other side, and I haven't worried at all that those knots would kind of come off, which is great. I haven't needed to stress. But what I do really consider is the fact that this is fairly easy to cut off. So if you live in areas which are a bit sketchy, or that there is a lot of pickpockets or something like that, some caution might be good with this strap. That's just all I'm gonna say, because I haven't been worried of wearing this, but I am really kind of mindful that this would be very easy to break. Let's move on from those type of topics, shall we? There is no feet at the bottom because this is kind of like a pouchy thing. I have some items inside here which I do carry usually when I wear this. So I will show you once we get into that portion that this is actually like super soft, smushy bag. Now it is more keeping its structure because there are things inside. I love the Untitled Chapter leather, the woven leather over here. And then you have this beautifully like ruched leather. Some people say it reminds them of a dumpling. I don't know. I just really, really like this appearance, what it brings. It just has a magnetic opening like this. And for me, it has been strong enough. It has hold enough with this magnet, so I haven't been worried about anything. Now that we are kind of looking inside, this would be a natural place to kind of go into the what fits or what I carry in the bag itself. And you might notice that things are kind of like divided on each side because of the closing mechanism being here. That brings its own Tetris challenges, let's put it like that. But currently I'm carrying here my AirPods, a lip product, this is from Hermes, my Louis Vuitton key pouch for keys, shocker. Then I have a longer, very flat card holder from Celine. And then here, which is probably the most interesting part of it all, my phone. And as I'm filming with my actual phone, this is just a phone case, but I've needed to tuck it in like under here. Otherwise, it won't fit into this bag. So always when, let's see if I can demonstrate, when I need to like take it, I will need to pull this side so that I get it out from there. Hopefully that was somewhat, you saw the point of it. And the same when I put it back, I need to first slip the bottom and then slide it in there so that it has its own place on this side. And when my phone has rang or when I need to grab it very quickly to check on something, it's not as easy as grabbing it from a flap bag that has like a back pocket where you can keep it. Definitely not as easy. Or if you would have like this type of opening situation, just putting your hand in. No, it will require more effort than that. So lifting and then taking out. I don't know, it hasn't really annoyed me, which is interesting because I used to own the Pelen Numéro 9 mini bag, which unfortunately I have since sold because it drove me nuts to get, especially my phone, in and out of it. With this, it still needs to like some jiggling in there. It doesn't annoy me as much. It's really a shame that's how it ended, but I just wanted to be honest here, and I will also link the 6-month review of my Pelen bag here, where I explain more about this issue if you're curious. And that's it. And I kind of do feel like that carrying these things with me, I could fit something else in here as well. Maybe we can try with a bit bulkier wallet. This is a card holder from Chanel, like how it fits into there. I'll have to wiggle this in as well because that's the most important part for me, is to have a phone. So when there is like a phone and then the Chanel one, it does close. Let's have house keys so that I get home. There, it does close, great. What about the bulky AirPods? They do fit. Let's see if I'm able to show them to you. So I needed to put them, like slide them into these corners. So the way to get some stuff in here, if they are a bit bigger, is to like utilize these corners over here. Then you can put stuff in there. But right now I noticed that I need to be very careful when I close this because everything needs to have its own place. Otherwise it won't close. And for me personally, because this is only a magnet, I would want to be really, really certain that things are in their right places so that this closes well, because I would just be concerned that this might just pop open at any time. But that's just me. And now, as it is completely empty, you can see that this is a very, very kind of a mushy bag, although here you have structure on these ends, but like the bottom is very, there is no hard part in there. As a final words, would I recommend this? Well, yes, if you love the appearance, if you love Bottega leather, but I would definitely encourage going pre-owned, because the prices, in my opinion, my humble opinion, that you don't need to value at all, is that Bottega pieces are super expensive for what you get, in my opinion. With that money, it's just, you can get good quality leather with a bit lesser price point. But if you would go pre-owned with Bottega, that's a completely different story. I absolutely love this one. This is my only like light blue colored bag. Only one that is kind of a bit like quirky. I put it very lightly because this probably is not the quirkiest bag ever. But for me, this is a bit like quirky. It's a bit interesting. It's a bit different. It's not just like a flat bag that I do really love. There is something different about it. And I'm really, really excited of owning this, but I'm not certain that Bottega is my like favorite brand now, that I would hunt down every piece that they have. I'm actually relatively happy for owning this one. I can test out the leather, enjoy the beautiful craftsmanship, enjoy this bag, which is so adorable, and then be happy with my other branded bags as well. That was it. Do you have experiences with that bag or any other Bottega bags? What's your opinion? Was this a good purchase or not? Let's continue in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.